studied all the pictures in magazines and books. I memorized the subway map too. It's 1 block north to Macy's and 2 to Brothers Brooks. Manhattan, I've prepared for you. You certainly are different from what they have back home, where nothing's over 3 stories high. And no one's in a hurry or wants to roam. But I do, though they wonder why. They said I would soon be good at lonely. They said I would sing the homesick blues. So I always have this ticket in my pocket, a ticket home in my pocket, to do with as I choose. Burn the bridge, bet the store, baby's coming home no more, not for the life of me. Break the lock, post my bail, done my time, I'm out of jail, not for the life of me. A life that's gotta be more than a one-light town where the light is always red. Gotta be more than an old ghost town where the ghost ain't even dead. Clap your hands just because don't you know that where I am ain't where I was, not for the life of me. But oh, not for the life of, not for the life of, not for the life of me.
Everything today is ugly modern.
Check your personality,
Everything today was yesterday slow.
better face reality.
It's not insanity, says Vanity Fair.
In fact, it's stylish to raise your skirts and bob your head. Have you seen the way they kiss in the movies?
Isn't it delectable?
Painting lips and pencil lining your brow. Now it's quite respectable.
Goodbye, good goody girl, I'm changing and out.
So beat the drums, 'cause it's very modern, Millie. But we forget she clearly can't find that horrible. Wasting his song somewhere memorable. But the fact is, everything today is starting to modern.
The band's getting jazzier.
Everything today is starting to go. Cars getting snazzier.
What they're forgetting is
This is 1922.
I'm changing and out.
So beat the drums, 'cause we've started hard on the left. Step up, jazzy, baby, let's start modern.
Hey, watch where you're going, lady. You don't own the sidewalk.
That Manny stole my purse! That Manny stole my purse!
And
My hat? My scarf? Oh, and he stole my shoe!
they stole your shoe.
While I was wearing it, 10 minutes in this town and I have my New York horror story.
Honey, you're my New York horror story.
But is every penny I have.
Honey, I feel for you, I really do. But girls like you come to this city all the time. So full of dreams, you might as well be sleepwalking. But now that you're awake, I'm curious. You got a place to stay in this town?
Well, no,
Any
but...
friends or family nearby?
Well, no,
And
but...
you ain't got a job?
Well, no, but...
No buts, sister. You ain't got nothing. Relax, it's my good deed for the decade.
Then I'd hate to see a bad one because you're really not helping. The Hotel Priscilla?
It's a rooming house just around the corner. And I can't help but think that if I was in your shoe, I'd check myself in, get a good night's sleep, and then first thing in the morning, wire home for train fare. Your folks would be only too glad to send it you. You may not believe me now, but once you're back home in Keokuk or Gopherville...
Salina, Kansas, and who are you, the unwelcome wagon?
That's me, so go home, country mouse. Because once you're there, you'll say to yourself, well, I had my big adventure, but it sure is good to be back in my own bed.
I ain't got nothing. So I ain't got nothing to lose. Who needs a hat? Who needs a purse? And who needs you, Mr. Whoever you are? Because I'm a pioneer woman, pal. The Woolworth Building, the MetLife Tower, this goddamn the hills, and I'm gonna get no die trying. Days of yore, kind of gentle. Ask me if I'm sentimental. Not for the likes of me, but audio. Not for the life of, not for the life of, not for the life of me.
Gotta be more than an old ghost town, but the ghost ain't even dead. Where I was, not for the life of me, but out it out, not for the life of, not for the life of me.
Girls, if y'all read the Daily Graphic,
Oh, Manhattan's most eligible citizen.
no, y'all, the headline, white slavery.
Ethel's right. This is creepy. Listen. Dozens of girls have gone missing. Mostly orphans, whose disappearance often goes unnoticed.
Sad to be all alone in the world, though none of you need to worry. What with your big, warm families?
But Mrs. Mears, you gotta read this.
No, you gotta read this. It's a telegram, Ethel. Maybe you landed around. Alice, Midget's funds from home. Gloria, Rita, Cara, Millie. Millie? Millie Dilma, where is she?
Pounding the pavement with her head porking.
Oh, and as for the rest of you, why, when I was a young actress, I rose with the rooster.
Don't fuss, Maisie. We'll make you proud. Come on, let's go.
What is it, Ethel? Not bad news.
My uncle.
Miss Ethel Pierce, Hotel Priscilla. Regret to inform you, stop. Great Uncle Cyrus killed, stop. In fresh freaking accident. What a way to go. My condolences to your family.
What family? My parents died when I was a baby.
I had no idea.
No brothers, no sisters.
Cousins, aunts, anyone to keep tabs on you?
Just me and Uncle Si on a farm in the middle of nowhere.
Sad to be all alone in the world. But take a step into my office, enjoy a soothing cup of tea. By the time you finish, you'll be ready for a long nap. Hello, Buddha. Butterfly here. I got one for you. $400. What's there to think about? It's a good offer for a limited time only. Attaboy, Buddha.
Mearsy! Hello? Mearsy, it's me, it's Millie.
Off Authorized personnel only now. Where's my rent? We set today at noon.
But I haven't found a job.
You've got 2 minutes, so you'll find your stuff out on the street.
But Mearsy!
Mrs. Mears, to you. You've had 2 weeks on credit. Time's run out.
Excuse me. I'd like to inquire about a room for rent.
Trust me, you don't want to stay here. The manager's mean, the rooms are hot, and the water always cold.
Perfect. This is living. This is what I call living. I've hungered for the same since Harry was when. Year after year with a secret year. All of my prayers, all my desire, every waking moment with my heart on fire. Give me the meat. Without the gravy, I'll take the oyster. Sans the pearl. Pinching pennies, clipping coupons. See a brand new earth on the fur. Let me brown bag all my lunches. Try my hand at canned cuisine. A burlesque class I long to pass. How the other half lives. No 14-karat bronies, phonies, fair weather friends. I want an on the dole mate, soul mate, stormy weather friends. Pour me the milk, but hold the honey. Bring on those funny money woes. Paying Paul, robbing Peter, lay away and buy my clothes. Summer on the Isle of Coney, winter in Hell's Kitchenette. I'll turn my dial to rank and file. How the other half
lives. Poor, not me. Honey, I don't want those money woes. I'll marry Paul or Dave or Rob or Peter, so I could buy my clothes at Saks, Fifth Avenue, Bergdorf, Goodman too. The privileged few plus you know who. How the other half lives. Oh, I'm on the way out.
And I'm on the way down.
Well, it's a good thing we met in the middle.
My very first poor person.
Hey, I'm broke, not poor.
There's a difference.
And how? Poor sounds permanent. Broke can't be fixed. Poor, not me. Honey, I don't want those money woes. I'll marry Paul or Dave or Rob or Peter, so I can buy my clothes at Saks. Summer on Isle of Coney,
winter
Hell's Kitchen too.
who I also show.
So I can learn living like the other half. I've got a plan so far ahead of its time, it's almost too bold, too daring, no woman! I'm gonna marry my boss! When? I don't know, I haven't got one yet.
But surely you believe that love
Has nothing to do with it. Don't you read Vogue? This month's issue clearly states that modern marriage is a business arrangement. Love comes later, occasionally with the man you're actually married to.
Oh, well, where will you find him?
The classifieds. I've been interviewing boss after boss, but so far, married, engaged, married, single, and I can see why.
Oh, well, look, don't you read the tabloids? Look. Manhattan's most eligible bachelors, all of whom need wives.
And one of whom must need a stenog.
Millie, who's your friend?
Oh, we haven't met Millie Dillmount.
I'm Miss Dorothy Brown, California.
An actress, are you?
How did you know?
I have a keen eye for talent. Now, what can I do for you, Dorothy?
Miss Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy's gonna bunk with me and pay the rent till I find a suitable boss.
Oh, silly Millie, I'll float you another week. As luck would have it, there's a nice sunny room just became available right next door to Millie's.
You mean 1208? But Ethel Pierce.
Ethel Pierce just checked
But she
out.
just checked
That's showbiz. Now, if you'd like to register Dorothy, I mean Miss Dorothy, mail's in Millie, always some for you. Millie has such a big, warm family. Do you have a big, warm family, Miss Dorothy?
Oh, no, I'm an orphan.
Sad to be all alone in the world. 12th floor, dear.
This way, Miss Dorothy. And other half lesson number 1. Some of the girls practice their routines in here on account of the hardwood floor. I think it did something to the machinery. Now you have to tap dance to get this thing going.
Boys, here's one for the scrapbook, and look, there I am. Okay, so it's an old picture with numbers across my chest. But give me the right wig and no one will ever connect that mugshot to Mrs. Mears. Bun Fu. Take Ethel to see Buddha. 400 bucks, COD, ASAP. As for you, Ching Ho, a new arrival likes the finer things in life. Give us some room service and enough chloroform to knock her out all the way to Hong Kong.
Huh?
Bun Fu, see Ethel back cash.
Oh.
As for you, Ching Ho, room service. Room service. Room service. Oh, five.
Fong Mao Yun.
For Miss Dorothy. Dear Ethel, don't think it is me kidnapping you. Think it is me saving you hours of acting classes, door slam you in your face, direction exercises. Oh, there, no need to thank me.
너가 딱好數驗，
安係個時間啊，
頭先前成日作當前，
梗係啦，快啲揾到錢咗，快啲帶啱啱過嚟嘛。
快下掉，天大度，
坏坏不再坏晒了，我很好，我不要。拍拍小西多嘛，不是听到不是个不一样啊，这羡慕我不要，巴罗里奥，这羡慕我不要。
I'm looking for Miss Flanny.
You're looking at a Miss Flannery.
Oh.
You are?
Millie Dillmount to see a Mr. Trevor Graydon.
Senior, junior, or the third?
Whichever single.
Number 3.
Is he hiring?
Theoretically, meanwhile, he's looked at every stenog in the tri-state area and not a one of them fast enough.
I'm fast.
So I gathered. Is that rouge?
You don't like me.
I don't like moderns, Missy, and you're as up to date as they come.
Thank you. It wasn't a compliment, and you'd better be fast if you want the job. Mr. Graydon and Miss Delmont here to see you, sir! Move it!
Congratulations, Miss Delmont. It takes the average applicant 7 seconds to make the way from Mr. Flannery's perch to my way station. I clocked you in at 6.4.
Beautiful.
No references? I like that. Isn't it the land of opportunity, Miss Delmont, where the right combination of aptitude and enthusiasm can take a girl from nowhere straight to the top?
Excuse me?
Take a letter to Mr. Johns Hudson Flowax. You'll find an invoice for the file and the address. Dear Mr. Hudson, on. My eyes are fully open to my awful situation, so I'm writing you a letter to demand an explanation. When the Flowax that we bought from you arrived here Monday morning, we discovered upon usage that the fumes should have a warning. Since the only possibility is that your wax is rancid, I request a full refund of all the money we advanced. So unless you can convince me you've improved the Flowax better, we will take our business elsewhere. So I hope you solve this matter. How's my speed, Miss Delmont?
A little slow, perhaps.
Enclosed you'll find a small container of the stuff I talk about. Just carefully remove the lid and take a whiff if you doubt. I'm sure you wouldn't want me to alert the daily papers with the news of how our office was affected by your vapors, which is why I choose to write to you a confidential letter full of strong recommendations that will make your Flowax better. Hope it won't require us to have your flurry laid, cause if it does you may expect a bill. Sincerely, Trevor Graydon. Now I want that letter on my desk in 2 minutes flat. Man your machines. Go! Time?
Dear Mr. Hudson,
Go on.
my eyes are fully open to my awful situation, so I'm writing you a letter to demand an explanation. When the Flowax that we bought from you arrived here Monday morning, we discovered that we should have the fumes have a warning. The only possibility is that your wax is rancid, I request a full refund of all the money we advanced. I bet you can because we hear the Flowax better. We will take a business elsewhere. So I hope you solve this matter.
Going on. Enclosed about a small container of the stuff I talk about. Just carefully remove the lid and take a whiff of it. I'm sure you wouldn't want me to relate the daily papers with the news of our was affected by a virus. Why I choose to write to you a confidential letter full of strong recommendations of you make Flowax better. What will require is to have your flurry late, and if it does, you may expect a bill. Sincerely, Trevor Graydon. You have made the team, Miss Delmont.
You have made that team, Miss Delmont.
Tell me where my desk is when we eat lunch, how much I'll be paid, and nice to meet you. I know we'll be friends, just call me Millie Graydon. I mean Delmont. Graydon.
Yes?
Phong Mao Yun. Oh, 생공 도록 다이스위지.
thank you. But, I didn't order anything.
Oh,
that's so sweet.
Mrs. Maisi.
Mrs. Mears. Yeah, what about her?
Hoe jong je maar.
Zo kan je hem houden, die voor man.
You gentlemen clearly have some pressing matters to discuss, so I'll leave you guys to it. Oh, and thank you. You're so sweet.
Taya! Hello, jong Taya!
What, Cheng-ho? Lush your heart to Miss Dorothy? How sweet. But I'm the one you better be nice to if you want to see your elderly Erling mother anytime soon. One mama in exchange.
Oh!
For services rendered. So places, please.
Ah.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Mears.
Hello, little lady. I have something for you. My way of saying
Welcome to Priscilla.
welcome to Priscilla.
It's a California apple.
For a Californian orphan, sad to be all alone in the world. But don't look back. Take a bite.
Miss Dorothy! I did it! Ruth! Alice! Gloria! You did what, Millie?
You're looking at the future, Mrs. Trevor Graydon.
Perfect!
I know! Elliot, fancy my first paychecks of a pin in the town red tonight to celebrate. Thank each and every one of you.
For what?
The purse, the skirt, well, in a minute.
Where's my rent?
2 weeks' worth.
I'll take that.
Ooh, and I'll take
Kitchen's closed, Bunfu, Ching-ho.
La fola, darling.
What's he going on about?
I think he's the dear.
And I think I'm thirsty, so come on, girls!
Millie, we've traipsed up and down Broadway. And the strongest food trip sample is root beer. Although if we're heading back... Oh, no! Like Eve and the apple, I have my heart set on tasting forbidden fruit.
That's it. I don't care if it's an undercover cop where we stop and ask the next person.
Yeah.
Ugh, make that the next person.
Kansas!
Millie, you know this man?
It's a short story.
With a surprise ending. You were gonna make a U-turn.
Good idea. Come on, girls.
No!
He looks like he knows what he's doing in this town.
You girls happen to be staring at the hottest speako in town. But unless you cream puffs hook the right clothespin, this Judas hole ain't never gonna open.
Excuse me. I'm from California. I don't speak New York yet.
He said we're inches away from quenching our thirst, but they won't let us in.
Look at you. You've come a long way.
A lot can happen in 7 days. Just read the Bible.
The Bible ain't gonna help you get in here. You gotta be escorted by a member.
Well,
What are you, crazy? I got a girl there waiting for me.
Oh, please, kind sir, wouldn't you do it for, I don't know, me?
Tell her we're your kid sisters. Come on, introduce us to some boy.
Oh, be a sport and walk us in.
think of it as next decade's good deed.
Okay. But once we're in, you're on your own.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Kansas, don't be scared.
Who says I'm scared? How long do you think they'll keep us?
Overnight, unless you got a hairpin. I've a knack for breaking and entering.
Misspent youth?
18 years on Long Island. If that ain't misspent, I don't know what is.
I hope you're serious about that hairpin. I have to be at work in a few hours.
What do you do?
Stenog, for now. You?
Depends. When I want to see a show, I'm an usher for the night. When the Yankees play at home, it's popcorn, peanuts, Cracker Jack. And when the open seas are calling, well, the circle line's always in need of a knowledgeable guide.
And you make a living?
I make a life. Sure beats sitting at a desk 8 hours a day, fretting over the price of steel.
Steel?
Office equipment. My old job, you know.
Oh, paper clips like.
Yeah, paper clips.
I'd never have pegged you for a paperclip, man. Bootleg gin maybe, or ladies' lingerie.
I thought you pegged me for a jerk.
I did, but I still think you deserve better than paperclips.
And so do you.
How do you like that? We have something in common.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Your name?
Millie Dillmount.
Jimmy Smith.
Put a sock in it, why don't you?
How's a guy supposed to get a good night's sleep with you two yapping all night long?
Good night.
Good night, Millie. All the places I would like to show you, although I hardly know you, I've a funny feeling we'd make a perfect pair. Famous sights I wanna see you seeing, then nights of you and me, we. Wait a minute, just a minute. No, 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 no. I'm a Joe with just one aim. Every night to date a different dame. Call each one of them the same pet name. Hey, baby. In a row I have my ducks. Loads of gals to give you loads of yucks. Leave the crew into the other clucks. I don't need maybe. Got it good. What do I need with love? Always practice what I preach. Keep temptation out of easy reach. Stick to dolls who wash the hair in bleach. I'm happy. Come and go the way I choose. Never gonna sing the tie-down blues. Other guys would kill to fill my shoes. No wing, clip, sappy. Got it good. What do I need with love?
That was a near miss. Talk about a close shave. What a good disaster.
There must be someone up there watching over me. Talk about a four-leaf clover me.
The rabbit's missing footsie means you roll without a tootsie. God is good. What do you need with love?
I got it good. What do I need with love?
Skip the vows and all that fun.
Tell the minister that I do not.
Right and breezy, it's good and easy. It's not
Without her. Although I hardly know you, what do I need with love? I got it good. Got it good. But now I got it bad. Hey, Millie, want to grab a cup of coffee?
I can't. I barely have time to swing by the Priscilla, change, then run to the office.
A quick cup of Joe.
Well, I'm new on the job, so I doubt they'll overlook my being late.
They will if they know what's good for them. They're lucky to have you, Millie Dilmount.
Thank you. And may I say, Jimmy Smith, the Circle Line is lucky to have you. You're not so hot when you're rivals, but underneath it all, I've a hunch you're a real great guide.
Say you a Yankees fan.
You need help with the crackerjack?
Actually, I have 2 tickets to tonight's game. Why not play hooky and we can make a day of it?
No can do. You don't know my fiancé.
Fiance?
Boss and fiancé. I'm gonna marry him.
Wow, love at first sight.
Not for the modern. She takes charge of her destiny. No more waiting at port for my ship to come in. I went out and found him, Mr. Trevor Graydon III.
Sounds like a stiff.
Some would say so, but I see a side of him that few people are lucky enough to see.
While you're sitting on his lap?
I've only been there a day.
Has he kissed you yet?
No.
Does he have a pet name for you?
Yes.
What?
John.
John? Ha! That's not very romantic.
But it's modern. He calls me John because I'm so efficient. Johnny on the spot.
Oh, great. Maybe you could work it into your wedding vows. I, Trevor, take you, John, to be my lawfully wedded stenographer.
Oh, well, if you're going to be old-fashioned about it, I'll keep my plan to myself.
Hey, you want to marry a guy who thinks of you as a typewriter on legs? Be my guest.
It beats marrying for paper clips.
Then maybe we shouldn't see each other again.
What do I care? Any day now, my time will be consumed by my boss/fiancé, Mr. Trevor Graydon III. So fly away, butterfly boy, flower to flower to flower.
You got a problem with that?
I'm merely suggesting that you grow up, skirt chaser.
Gold digger.
Womanizer.
Jezebel.
Casanova. Am I drunk? Or maybe I'm dreaming. I ought to be screaming. He suddenly everything today is thoroughly just like that, without any warning. At 8 in the morning, he suddenly everything today is thoroughly. Further signs, and I didn't see them. A random remark, occasional sigh, the day in the park, the gleam in his eye. Everything today is thoroughly. Everything today is thoroughly. Jimmy, oh Jimmy. Gee, what a real swell guy. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, oh what joy. He makes my troubles fly. His glance had fireworks in it. We kissed. My heart did a whiz bang, flip flop, heaven for a minute. So Jimmy, oh Jimmy, don't know what I can't quite confess. So coax me, implore me. I promise you won't bore me. Oh, Jimmy, I might say.
Now remember.
But she's my best friend.
No, Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy.
Not to me.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.